What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it would be good to compare the L'Oreal Pro Glow versus the brand new Anastasia Luminous foundation. Now, when I was doing the review of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation, I did notice some similarities to the Pro Glow, so I thought this would be a really good dupe. So I'm gonna do half of my face L'Oreal, half of my face Anastasia, and then I'm gonna see which one is better. And you guys, this one is $38, and this is literally on sale right now at Target for $7.29. So they are both 1 ounce. That is a huge price difference. So I thought, because you guys know I'm a broke ass bitch and I don't like spending so much money on makeup, even though I'm addicted, so that's why I keep on buying expensive shit, because it just reels me in, you know. I just feel like I need to try it, I need to buy the new hot shit, and then I just end up going, you know what? The drugstore shit was better than this, or vice versa. That's not always the case, obviously, but 9 times out of 10 it really is. But it's all about the name brand. So I thought this would be a really good series, you guys. I haven't done this in a long time. My last one that I did was the Maybelline Fist Me foundation versus the Rihanna foundation, and this is literally barely my second one. So a little dupe video, if you will. So if you guys are interested in seeing how these go versus compared to each other, what the hell am I saying? Compared to each other, then go ahead and keep on watching. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Also, you guys, just a little quick note, I'm back to making YouTube videos now. As you guys see, I'm being consistent, and I would really appreciate it if you guys shared, commented, liked, something like that, just to keep the momentum going, because obviously, as you guys know, it is very hard to get views on YouTube, and I know it's not all about the views, but the views are what, you know, keep the lights on and keep me motivated, because obviously, in order to make a career out of this, you got to be making money. So I would really appreciate you guys helping me in any type of way, just by leaving a like, by leaving a comment, subscribing, sharing, anything that you guys can do. I would really appreciate that. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this video started. Okay, so some similarities that I noticed with this is this Infallible Pro Glow foundation is a 24-hour wear foundation, which, let's keep it real, who's keeping this shit on for 24 hours? When I did my review, I kept it on for like 9 hours, I believe. And this is a radiant finish, which is the same as a luminous finish. Now, this is on sale at Target for $7.29 for 1 ounce, and I am in the shade 206 Buff Beige. I'm also going to be taking the Infallible Pro Glow Long Wear Powder. This one right here is currently on sale at Walmart, literally only in my shade. I have the 24 Natural Beige for $4.77. Walmart has this, like I said, $4.77, and Target has the foundation for $7.29. So you can get both of these for under 12 bucks, or just about 12 bucks, I guess. No, that's like under 13. I'm terrible with math. This is why I dropped out. Don't pay attention to my math skills. I'm stupid. And I'm gonna be taking half and half. So half of the Luminous, not the Luminous, the loose setting powder, and half of the Luminous foundation. Now this right here, you guys, this is 1 ounce for $38. So obviously, compared to the L'Oreal Pro Glow 1 ounce for $7.29, that is a big difference. Now this also claims to be long wearing, but it doesn't say 24 hours. It doesn't have any type of hour claim on it. If you guys watch my original review, I'll leave it right here so that way you guys can check it out if you want to see just this review only. But this is just going to be a comparison to see if this is a good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, $38, and the powder is $36. Literally, when I went to Ulta, it was $81 for both of these, and both of these together are gonna be like $13. So I put this backwards, but it's this way. You guys know what I mean. I'm a little messy with my shit, okay? But the point is, we're going to do half of my face. I'm gonna use the same primer, half of my face L'Oreal, half of my face Anastasia, the same primer that I always use, the Hangover primer. You know, I always use that shit all the time. And I've already moisturized my skin with the Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer. And let me tell you guys, I've been using this every day for over a year now, and I still don't look like fucking Jennifer Aniston. So you know what, Aveeno? I want my money back, bitch. But anyways, this is really good for sensitive skin. So let me go ahead and prime my face right here. So you guys know the details on both of these foundations. They're both long wearing, they're both luminous / radiant, and just the big difference is the price difference. Now $38 versus $7.29 is a huge difference. Like, can you imagine what you could do with all that extra money? A whole $31 extra. I don't know, my fat ass just thinks of food. I'm like, damn, I could buy a lot of food with that. So hopefully I can save you guys some money here by doing this wear test and comparing the two to see which one is better for you guys. So before getting started, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the L'Oreal Pro Glow on the left side. I forgot to mention, both of these are considered to be a medium to full coverage foundation, which I haven't wore this in a year, I believe, and I do remember that this had better coverage than this, but obviously I'm gonna go ahead and test that out right now. So I also remember that the only problem that I had with this is it left like little white dots throughout my face. So I'm gonna shake this really good, so don't mind my double chin right now, or my titty is there like literally shaking. You can see my shirt, look at that. Oh my gosh, shake, 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 because I don't want those white dots. And people in the comments were like, shake it good, and I was like, girl, I shake all my foundation, so I don't understand why it's like that. But anyways, once again, I'm in the shade 206 Buff Beige, and I'm taking that on my Rihanna sponge as always, and I'm gonna be taking that on the left side, and the right side is gonna be the Anastasia. And I do, okay, this I got a little too tan for, but I'm gonna make it work by putting on some extra bronzer because holy shit, this is really pale. Okay, I guess I haven't worn this in a really long time because that is really pale, but you know what, it's okay. We're gonna make it work, and it's just for the sake of the video. Right away, I do notice that this does have more coverage than the Anastasia from when I just did the review of the Anastasia, but it does have those white dots again, and you guys saw how much I shook that damn foundation. It has little white dots all over my face, but you just really have to press hard, and literally I just start blending it really, really fast, and then they start going away. But it's just irritating to have to do that. I understand it's a drugstore foundation, but it still shouldn't do that. This right here already provided me with enough coverage. I'm not gonna go ahead and layer anymore. As you guys know, if you guys watched my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation review, I had to layer and layer and layer. This one, I get the coverage that I want right away. I'm not layering it, which is really good, especially because I think to have to layer a foundation that's $38, that's gonna be very, very costly. 1 ounce is not gonna last you too long if you have to layer and layer to get coverage. So now that I have the L'Oreal on my left side, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Anastasia. I'm gonna take one full pump, which honestly from last time was not enough, but I'm gonna start off with one pump right here. The color is definitely a little bit better, but it is still just a little bit too pale, which is so weird to me because when I first bought it, I was like, oh, this is perfect. I stepped outside and I was like, oh, it's a little too dark. But then when I did it in my review, when I wore it in my review, I was like, you know what? This is just a little bit too light after all. So weird. Okay, and you know what I will say before I set both of these? The Anastasia is definitely more radiant. So if you are looking for something to provide more radiance, I think that this one is definitely more radiant than the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I think what it is they tried with the L'Oreal Pro Glow to make it radiant, but not too radiant because they knew that it wasn't gonna last for 24 hours. And since they wanna put the claim 24-hour wear on it, it needs to obviously not be so luminous and radiant because then it's just not gonna wear well. All right, you guys, then I'm gonna go in with the left side of my forehead with the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I don't really remember how this one wore on my forehead, which you guys know if you guys watched my Anastasia review. It was horrendous. Honestly, I don't think a foundation has looked that bad on my forehead ever. It was so bad. Here we go again with the L'Oreal with those little white dots. That to me is so irritating. It makes you have to work a little extra than you should. But I mean, if we're talking about saving $31, I don't mind working a little extra, but it is kind of annoying. Got the left side there of the L'Oreal Pro Glow. Don't mind how pale I look. I will put on bronzer because I know you guys are looking at that damn camera right now and are like, what the hell? Don't worry, I'll even it out. So here I am going in with the Anastasia on this side. Let's see, you know what? The color is not too different. So if you guys are a 315N in the Anastasia, then I think what is this, 206 Buff Beige will be pretty good for you. They're both just a little bit too pale for me, but it's all good because I'm gonna throw in some bronzer. This foundation, I'm gonna try to act fast because I honestly was embarrassed of how bad my forehead looked with all the wrinkles. And I will say right away with the L'Oreal Pro Glow, it is not sitting in my fine lines the way the Anastasia was. So we're gonna see these side by side right now. I do honestly like the coverage better on the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I'm not really having to use so much product, which is really good, so it's gonna last a little while longer than the Anastasia, because I do find that one pump here, that's 2 pumps, not even for my full face. So imagine almost 4 pumps for my whole face. That is gonna be using a lot of product, and already immediately it's setting in my fine lines, just like in my original review. This, I don't know, it kind of sucks because I really did like the way it wore on my cheek, even though it wasn't enough coverage, but it was very pretty. It gave a nice luminous look, and I really like that. However, it just was not for me because I am too oily to be wearing that on my forehead, and sitting in my fine lines, I'm too wrinkly. So yeah, anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the L'Oreal Pro Glow powder, and I'm gonna be setting my forehead with that. And I'm not saying in any type of way that this is a comparison to a translucent powder. A translucent powder, loose powder, is supposed to do so much more than just a pressed powder, but it's the powder that I have, and I figure, you know what, I might as well use them both because they're made to go together, just like the Anastasia foundation is made to go with the translucent loose powder. Then I'm going to be taking just a little bit of the L'Oreal Pro Glow underneath my eye. This is creasing a lot underneath my eye right away, so I'm going to try to hurry up and set it. If you guys saw my original Anastasia review, you guys know that was horrible under the eye, and my under eyes are really not that wrinkly, and that shit just brought out so many wrinkles. I was looking like aged fucking 15 years, it was so bad. So hopefully this is not as bad as the Anastasia. Then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Translucent Loose Powder, and just in case you guys didn't watch my original review of the Anastasia products that I'm using today, this is 0.9 ounces, 25 grams, and it's $36, which everyone was raving about it being so big, which it is pretty big. Look at it compared to my fat ass face. It's pretty big. However, they kind of trick you a little bit because the Laura Mercier is 29 grams, 1 ounce, okay? And look at the size difference between the two. So obviously you look at this and think this is so much of a better value, but it's really not. They just make it seem that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye with the translucent powder because of course I'm creasing already, so let me just take that up in the creases, and the sponge, the round sponge on my forehead, which my forehead already looks horrendous. Like this foundation, honestly, you guys, I'm just thinking about returning. I hate returning makeup, but it's because I always end up feeling bad for the damn company because I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, all that product's gonna go to waste, and obviously not only is Ulta gonna lose out on the money, but then so is Anastasia, and that's really shitty. But I'm not, I don't know, I'm just not too pleased with this one very much because of the creasing and stuff like that. This is the close-up. I want you guys to see the forehead. Hopefully you guys can underneath the beauty lights. As you guys know, the beauty lights tend to make everything look a little bit better than what they are. But I will say that if you're looking for a more radiant foundation, you guys can see right here the Anastasia is more radiant. However, I personally do like this side just a little bit better, but I do like how the Anastasia wears on my cheeks, just not my forehead, because my forehead is horrible. So you guys, right now it is currently 3:50 p.m. so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this on. I don't know if I'll keep it on for 8 hours exactly, but I'll keep it around 8 hours so that way you guys can see how they wear against each other, and I'll do my check-ins in a bit. Okay, so I'm doing my check-in right now. I know the lighting is literally terrible. I'm in the car right now, the sun's setting. It's 6:31 p.m. I want to show you guys on my forehead, it literally looks the same. Both of them look the same. Both of them are really fucking bad on my forehead, but hey, one's $7.29 and one's $38. So I do have to say, so far, they're kind of wearing the same. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they legit look the same. Like, I can't tell a difference between it. And even my boyfriend was like, I can't see a difference in them. They look the same to me. And on the forehead, the wrinkles, they both look the same. So you guys, as of right now, they are looking the damn same on me, but of course I'll continue wearing it throughout the day, and I'll let you guys know how it is then. All right, you guys, so it's currently 11:28 right now, so I didn't wear it for a full 8 hours, but long enough to tell you that I am really surprised because I thought for sure I was gonna like the L'Oreal better, which I'm not saying I like it less than the Anastasia, but really looking in the mirror is tripping me out because I feel like they look the same on me. They both sit on my fine lines. I look shiny as hell. Yeah, they both kind of did the same thing, which honestly I feel like is crazy because to me, I would say if you guys are interested in the Anastasia, take a look at the L'Oreal Pro Glow because I think it is a really good dupe because I literally can't tell the difference between the two. They both look the same on me. I will say that the L'Oreal has more coverage in my opinion, and I didn't need to build it as much as I did with the Anastasia. But once again, $38 for the Anastasia and $7.29 for the L'Oreal Pro Glow. So you're obviously saving $31 when you purchase that. So I don't know, in my personal opinion, I don't think either one of these foundations are my favorite. I don't think they're absolutely horrible. Just on me, they're not like the best, but if I'm gonna choose one between the two, of course I'm gonna go with the L'Oreal because literally on my skin, they are identical. I can't tell the difference. They're both sitting in fine lines. They're both oily. They're both not good for my skin. But I think the L'Oreal, honestly, I'm thinking of it as like $7.29. I think it's a great foundation for $7.29 because that's super, super affordable. So if you guys like this type of video, please let me know what you guys think. If you guys have both of these foundations, I want to know your guys' opinions. Let me know how it reacts on your skin. And I'm really curious just to see. So if you guys want me to do any other videos like this, please let me know. Leave a big like on this video. I would really appreciate that. Make sure you guys subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.